Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to COMG161 Intro to Computer Security. Let me start by stating Happy New Year to you all, to your family, to your loved ones. Hopefully 2021 will be have plenty of happiness, success, wealth, health, the whole nine yard, and hopefully our craziness of 2020 will be um, a old memory, bad memory that we don't will laugh about in the next hopefully few months or few years. So if you're watching this orientation, you are in the right spot, which is the first spot you need to go into. I'll be going over the course, what you need to complete. I'll go over the syllabus and how to navigate through Canvas for you to have a 4.0 successful semester. It's an easy class. It's only a 1 credit hour, so it's not a whole lot of work for you to complete. But it's something that you have to complete on a weekly basis. So um, as you see on your screen, as soon as you log in into Canvas, the first thing that you see is a welcome message telling you what the class is all about, what needs to be done, and where you need to start. So if you're already watching the video, that means you did go to modules on the left hand side of your screen, and then you clicked on it, and then you were able to get into the getting started orientation itself. So that's where you are. We'll go over the rest of them in a sec. From there, what I want you to do is basically just go under discussion folder and then introduce yourself. We can go over it really quickly now. Introductions, here you'll find few questions that you'll be able to copy and paste and then answer those. I did post one myself. You can read it. You don't have to. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect your grade in any way or shape. So you just reply with those questions, post them in here, and then answer it. And then you just click on reply to the post, and that's basically what it is for the first one. The second one I would like to mention about is the peer help. The peer help is to compensate for the lack of face-to-face that we have because of COVID, and it's an online class. So here, instead of you asking me about directly about a content in the the data itself to complete the work, I want you to post it here, which will allow hopefully discussions, and it might help other students. I do monitor this on a daily basis. I'll usually allow 24 hours for a question. If it's not answered, I'll try to reply to it. If I don't answer within 24 hours, please go ahead and email me the question. Now, like I stated, this is not for area to discuss your grade or personal stuff. Those go directly to me and not post them in here. And then the last part, which I'll talk in more details, is your discussion questions that you'll need to complete. I'll talk about those in a sec. Now, under home, you'll also see the we, weekly announcements, which is basically telling you what we'll be working on. So for this first week, we'll start on you getting used to Canvas, then working on module 1 content, which I'll go over in a sec, and then completing the first part of discussion question 1. And also you'll need to complete the weekly attendance, which is something that is I'll discuss also in more details in a second. So if you go under modules, the next one is your syllabus. You can download a full copy PDF file, or you can just take notes of it. I already have it downloaded here. So starting with this, I'm sorry, my name is Joel. I'll be your instructor for the semester. Best way to get hold of me is via email. I do check my email very often, every day, 7 days a week. So really, you want to get hold of me really quickly, that's really the best way to do it. Now, there's a couple of issues with students when they email me if I don't reply. Maybe three. One is they don't type anything in the subject line of your email. That's why I'm asking you, please type in there COMG161 WWW01 Winter 2021, so I'll know it's from a student. Before COVID, I used to get about a million and a half emails a day. With COVID, I'm getting a billion, a decillion, a zillion email a day. And if I don't see that those emails are from a coworker or my boss or my students, I usually ignore them, either delete them or wait until the end of the week to review them. And if I have time, if not, I'll just ignore them. So please remember to do that, so I'll know it's from a student. Allow me 24 hours to reply. If I don't reply within 24 hours, please send it again. Another issue that might be is you using your personal email and not my email. That might be a problem, as the firewalls at MOT, which is the security part of computer networking, might block your email and send it to either delete it, not even allow it to get to me, or send it to the trash bin of my email. So I strongly recommend that you use my email instead of using your personal email when communicating with me. And the third one is me messing up, doing a big boo boo, and not seeing your email. So that's why if you don't hear from me within 24 hours and you did type COMG161 in the subject line, you used your mat email, you did what you have to do, then it's my fault. Please email me again. Keep hunting me until you find me, and you get a reply from me. Next is attendance. Attendance, like I stated, is a survey that you'll need to complete under modules. If you go to modules, there is a weekly survey that you'll have to complete, which is right here, week 1 attendance. Okay, it's just a single survey. You'll have to get it done before Friday, January 15th, because our semester starts on Saturday, so the week ends on Friday of the same week. So this is purely for financial aid purposes. If you don't have financial aid, please don't worry about it. Just ignore it and you'll be just fine. If you are getting financial aid, it's something that you must complete on a weekly basis. And on Saturday, I'll submit your attendance. And once it's submitted, there is nothing that can be done. It cannot be changed or modified or anything of that nature. So please remember to complete that if you are under financial aid requirements. Course description, it gives you basic idea about computer security, what they are. So we'll have some hands-on, few tips. Very, very simple. Textbook, it's something you definitely need. What version, what type? Is it hard copy or ebook? It doesn't really matter. As long as you get the right book, then you're good to go. It doesn't really matter which type of book you get. Course competencies, please read that. Class expectations, read that. You'll have, what do you have to complete during the semester? You'll have quizzes, you'll have discussion questions, you'll have homework, and then you'll have tests that you'll need to accomplish during the semester. Now, discussion questions, which I mentioned earlier, are composed of 2 different parts. Usually the way they work is, because basically you'll see every module, you'll have 2 weeks to get it done. Week 1, like the first week, not just week 1, the first week out of the module is where you'll need to complete your initial post, which is due on a specific date of that week. So you'll complete that on a specific date. So if I go back under discussion questions, I'll show you really quick. It tells you your initial post is due by Friday, okay, 15th. So you'll have to answer these questions before Friday the 15th. Okay, then before Wednesday the 20th, you'll need to reply to one of your peers. You need to reply with content, relevant content. I agree, good job, well done, I didn't know that. That's not something that will be accepted. So your initial post is about 5 sentences, 1 paragraph per question. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for like a whole page and etc. That's why I'm making it just only a paragraph, because I want you to use your own words and not copy and paste from the internet. Okay, you copy and paste from the internet, that's a problem. That's not something, that's plagiarizing. You cannot do that. Replying to your peer, 3 to 5 sentences per question that you select. Only one peer, only one person. And that also, it has to be your own content. Like you are the ones that created that. You are the one that created that content, like I stated, and there is no right or wrong answer basically. So as long as you follow the dates, and as long as you get the 5 sentences for your initial reply, and then the reply on time, you'll be just fine. That's basically what it is. So what we'll have is assessments. You'll have 120 points, quizzes, midterm, discussion questions, and a final exam that will complete at the end of the semester. Now this right here, this grid right here, is what I want you to be very, very, very careful about. Please take note of it. As you can see here, week 1 and 2 will be completing chapter 1, assignment, quiz, and discussion 1. So we start on the 9th of January and it will end on the 22nd. On the 23rd, we'll start week 3. Will continue until week 4, and so on and so on and so on. Attendance is done on a weekly basis, so every week you have to log in to complete it. Discussion questions, week 1, the first week of those let's say week 3, you'll go ahead and complete the first initial post of discussion question 2. Week 4, you reply to your peer, and then you etc 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 etc. Okay. Late policy, I don't accept late work. Now, if there is a special situation that happens to you, please get hold of me. Let me figure out what can be done from a bureaucracy point of view and get it approved for you. Incomplete, I usually don't give incompletes. It's a simple course. Now, if once again there is a special situation, hopefully nothing bad will happen. But if something happened, please get hold of me and let's see what can be done so you can hopefully pass the class and move on to your next classes. Withdraw, hopefully that will not be the case. If you're thinking about it, get hold of me first. So like that, we'll try to see if there's a way for you to salvage a passing grade and move on and go to your next class and keep going until you graduate. NS grade is just a failing grade. Academic integrity, I expect you to do your own work and nothing more, nothing less than that. Financial aid, please contact financial aid services. They'll be able to help you. If you have a disability act, you'll need to contact disability services. They'll tell you what needs to be done. You'll need to get hold of me, provide me with paperwork, and I'll work and around whatever they approved you for. Same with Title IX. If you qualify, please contact the proper department. They'll be able to tell you what needs to be done, and they'll be able to basically direct you to what needs to be completed. Tutoring, I honestly don't know if there's any tutoring at this point. With COVID, everything shut down, but you can always contact the Learning Center, and if you need help, they'll be able to maybe provide you a tutor. MCC Care Team, it's a specialized team for personal matter and family matter. These are professional folks trained for this kind of situation, and if you contact them, it'll be anonymous, meaning it's only you and them that are aware of that information. Nobody else will be. So please take advantage of that if there is any need that you might have. Honor code, I'll leave that to you. Possible dangerous situation, I'll leave that to you. System policy, please read it. COVID statement and policies. If you have a class, which is not the case for us, that needs to meet on campus, please follow the instructions so you do not get in trouble and the college does not get in trouble and everybody gets in trouble. It's for your safety and the safety of everyone else. So please read the guidelines. Student responsibilities, 2 things that I want you to be very careful about. One is that you need to check Canvas on a weekly basis, multiple times a week. The only way for me to get hold of you guys is under announcements. And if I forgot something or there's something urgent or there's an update, that is the place I will contact you in there. It will take you less than 2 minutes to log in, check announcements, nothing in there. Cool, move on. You never know when, crazy teacher, old teacher will tell you, oh, I forgot to tell you this. I want you to worry about this or worry about that. Second thing is please check your MCC email also often a week, just in case I get hold of you guys if it's an emergency of any of that nature. Example is like right here, it says disclaimer, if there's any change that might happen to the syllabus. If there's any change, I will update the syllabus, I will post it in Canvas, I will post an announcement, and I will send you an email. So those are the 4 things I'll do, and they're all related to your Mott email and the Canvas shell that we have, which that's really the only way for me to get hold of you guys. So have the habit to log in 3-4 times a week. It will take, like I said, 2 minutes. Check your classes, all your classes, not just mine, and then look at under announcements. Is there anything new? No, you move on. Next, and it's all good and dandy. Mod cultural values, I'll leave that to you. The last thing is I did post here, which are available on our website, the dates for the semester. Hopefully these will be helpful somehow. Last thing I'll review is what you need to complete on a weekly basis, like I stated. So you'll find a module. We'll start with this lesson plan. It tells you what are we, covering for this week, objectives, what the objectives are, and what we'll need to complete for, this first 2 weeks, which is module 1. Read chapter 1, complete the quizzes, complete the review questions, check the review questions, review key terms, complete discussions, and then review the resources available for you guys, and from there complete any assignment that I have for you. So if we look at module 1, you have the review questions. I give you those, hopefully they'll help. Answer key for them, so you guys can try to do them on your own before looking at the answer keys. These will help you when you're completing the quizzes. Okay, I'll give you the answer key for them. Please don't look at them until you complete the review questions on your own. after you read the chapter and review the PowerPoint slides, they're very, very, very helpful to complete your work. And then here I have some resources for the chapter, like some different websites, like Security Week, Cyber Crime, FBI, cybersecurity site, some breaches investigation that happen. You can check them out. They're helpful. Then you have your quiz. Quizzes are usually 5 to 10 questions that you'll need to complete. They're timed, so once you go ahead and start them, you'll have to finish them. They're just multiple choices. Okay, you select the proper question and then submit, and you're good to go. And then you'll have your assignment. Let's go back one more. Your assignment for the week, which tells you what needs to be completed. So you'll download the Word document, and from there it will tell you the steps that you need to follow to complete to get your assignment done. Once you're done with it, you'll save it. Okay, it will open in a sec, and then you'll go ahead and submit it under the Dropbox, which allows you to submit your file, submitting assignments, and it allows you to choose a file, you attach the file, and then you submit that one, and that's basically it. So here it tells you what needs to be completed. So you need to complete projects 1 to 3 on page 32, 33. Now it might be different based on your book type, if it's an ebook or a hard copy. So what you'll need to do, basically, every time that you complete something, every step, take a print screen, which is basically just on your keyboard close by backspace, where the button backspace is, there usually delete and there's a print screen. So I'll take a print screen and whatever I completed, so every step that I complete, so you can use this same document. So here, be sure that you take print screen of the material that you completed, maximize your screen, print screens button, I told you what to do. Then you'll paste it here. So once you follow these steps of your assignments, let's say this is a assignment, one of the assignment, I'll take a print screen of this. So I press the button, go here, and then just paste it. Okay, and then right there it shows you the print screen itself, and those every step. So question 1, so I'll type here, let me go down. So question 1, I have a print screen, and then I'll go question 2, I have a print screen, etc., etc., etc. And then you save the document, and then you turn that into Canvas Dropbox. Last but not least is your weekly survey attendance that you'll need to complete. So right there, single question, take the survey, you'll have to complete that on a weekly basis. That's pretty much it for this. It's very simple, so please review the syllabus, review the due dates, keep track of when everything is due. I am planning to have open session Zoom sessions during the week. I don't have specific dates yet. I'll try to have them in the next few days, and I'll post them under announcements. Please stop by. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to assist you with that. If you need to talk to me one-on-one, shoot me an email with few dates and few times, and I'll be able to select one, create a Zoom meeting, and I'll send it to you, and we'll be able to chat. Hopefully you'll have a great semester. Keep in touch, and let's have a wonderful, fun, and successful one. Stay safe, guys.